Class, here is number 1, part A, on page 133. It says if A has a magnitude of r in a direction of theta, find 3 times vector A. That is going to be equal to 3 times r, comma theta. Now complete 1a parts 2, 3, and 4. From our work yesterday, take a look at 1b. Part 1. Vector b has the coordinates of 4, negative 3. Therefore, in part 1, 5 times vector b is going to be equal to a vector that is 5 times as long, meaning the components of the vector, or the coordinates of b, 4, 3, need to be 5 times as long. 5 times 4, comma 5 times a negative 3, which is equal to 20, comma negative 15. Now complete parts 2, 3, and 4 for part B. Class, take a look at number 2, part A. In part 1 of that, it says consider position vectors A, which is 2, negative 3, and B, which is negative 5, 4. Find each of the following vectors in coordinate form. I'm going to start by drawing my coordinate, and vector A was 2, negative 3, so it has a terminal point with the coordinates 2, negative 3, and vector B was negative 5, 4, so it has a terminal point of negative 5, 4. Then, in order to add these, I'm going to actually shift this 2, negative 3 vector up to the end of 5, negative 4. Now, it's not quite drawn to scale, but this is the endpoint that I'm looking for. So my resultant vector is going to be in red. In order to find the coordinates of the resultant vector, remember, this was vector A, this was vector B. A plus B is going to equal 2 plus a negative 5, comma negative 3 plus 4, which is equal to a negative 3, 1. If you need time to reflect on this, please pause it. Otherwise, we're going to continue with part 2. So A, part 2. In that problem, we have B plus the opposite of A. The opposite of A is going to have the coordinates of negative 2, 3. So vector, the opposite of A has the coordinates of negative 2, 3. And I need to add that to B, which still has the coordinates of negative 5, 4. negative 5, 4. So if I take vector A and move it to the tail of vector B, if I take vector opposite of A and move it to the tail of B, I end up with this resultant of B plus the opposite of A equaling a negative 2. Let me start with the B vector. A negative 5 plus a negative 2 as my x coordinate or component, and 4 plus 3 as my y coordinate, which equals negative 7, 7. Now complete the rest of 2a, parts 3 and 4. Once you've completed the rest of 2a, complete 2b, c, and d. You can then compare your answers with what's in the notebook file.